Today I'm going to be showing you how to build the very best raid farm in Minecraft Bedrock Edition. Now this farm is really good for XP, but it also gives you a ton of really good loot. A lot of raid farms are really complicated, but I think this is probably the most easy and simple one that you could possibly build. It's not going to take you much time at all, so try to keep up. This is everything that you're going to need if you want to write that down real quick and note it down. I did put the villager spawn egg, but you're not necessarily going to need that because you can go get a villager of your own. But we do have the boat and the lead in here. That way we can grab that villager and bring them to exactly where we need them right here. Also, another note here, the stone bricks, you can use whatever building block you want. You guys know I like stone bricks. So yeah, that's I just wanted to throw the little note in there real quick. Also, you don't need 64 ominous bottles, but hey, if you want it, you know, whatever. Also, good to grab a sword. If you don't have netherite, that's fine, but put looting 3 and sharpness 5 on it because you're going to maximize the loot that you get from this farm that way. Just make sure that you're not building this farm within 150 blocks of a village or anywhere near a gigantic mountain like over there because it can mess up the spawn rate of the raid mobs. So let's get this thing started. Up first, you want to take your scaffolding and build up 150 blocks up into the air. This thing's going to be way up there. Okay, so when you get up here, you're going to need the leaves block. Make sure that this is not one of those that you could probably substitute in something else. You have to use leaves, okay? This is very essential for this video. You're going to take these leaves here. Well, don't fall. Build out 2 like this, and then build 1 right here. And then take your chest and place them on the end here. So put 1 here, and then make sure you put this one, you know, attached to this one. Whoops, right here with a shift click. And then why not place 2 more right on top of it? Take your hoppers and lean over the edge here and place a hopper. Make sure, like, of course, it's facing into that bottom chest right here. And then do the same with this chest right here. So both of these hoppers should be going into each chest. Let me go ahead and pop off and show you real quick. Make sure they're both, you know, flowing into the chest. We talk about this every farm video, but I just want to make sure you know that. And then do 2 more hoppers, these leading into the other hoppers right here. So go like this, boom, and then boom. Go ahead and make another row of these hoppers leading into the initial hoppers that you made. And then come around back here and just go ahead and place hoppers into each of these and you'll have a good 2x3 little square of hoppers right here. Should look like this when you're done. Make sure that the hoppers have a nice flow to them. That way everything makes its way through it. And go ahead and place your carpet on top of these hoppers. That way no XP or anything gets stuck. Let's go ahead and wrap this thing with some temporary blocks here. Of course, we're going to use the pink wool just because it looks good. Why not, right? And once we've kind of wrapped that all the way around, we could take whatever our solid block is. In my case, it's going to be stone brick. Your case, it could be whatever. Just make sure you use a solid block. Don't use glass or anything like that. Break these, even though they are beautiful. And then build up 4 more blocks on each of these that you've already done. Okay, so we got to remember to put the leaves blocks back on top of here because obviously the raid mobs can actually spawn on top of that if we do not. Go ahead and extend it here, and then we'll build the stone brick down to cover the rest of this, to seal it back up, and just leave a little gap right here. This is where you're going to be swinging your sword and killing these things. So once we place some slabs down, we are in the perfect spot to do some damage. So now we got to make a little house for our villager. I think you could build this like anywhere up here, but I'm going to build it up top just to be safe on the opposite side here. So go ahead and take your leaves, build out 2 blocks just like this, and then place some temporary blocks down. We're going to keep using that pink wool because it's easy to remember because we need to remember all the temporary blocks because we're going to have to break them because you cannot leave any blocks open like that. So go ahead and break those once you place them. And we're just going to build up with these leaves around through here just to keep our villager nice and safe. Another temporary block here because this is where we're going to put our workstation for our villager. I'm just going to use a barrel in this case, so we'll put that right here. And then make sure you place a torch on the front of this thing just because you want to be safe and not let anything spawn up here and absolutely slaughter our villager. So to get our villager up there, we can't just get a villager in a boat and carry him with a lead, like go up the scaffolding, bring him up, and put him in there. But I thought a really exciting way of doing this, well, let me show you. Oh, yeah, that's right. We're going to bring him up there with the happy gas. Try to keep up, guy. Wait, where'd you go? Where'd you go? You're down there, right? Yeah, I can hear you. You're down there. All right. Hey, that's why we have the happy gas, right? For things just like this. All right, let's see if we can set this guy down nice and gently. Right there. Yeah, just drop him down. Okay. This might be a little harder than I thought. All right, we got him up here. Perfect. Drop him right. Oh, easy, bro. Come on. All right, okay, happy gas, you're gonna have to get out of here, bro. You're gonna have to get out of here. You're messing with the 5. All right, now that we got him up here, just go ahead and drop in there for me, pal. Let's go ahead. No, need you to drop in there. Need you to drop in there. I just realized I forgot to place the leaves right here. My bad. Whoops. Now that we got him a nice home, we can go ahead and put a roof right on top of him, and he's totally not going to be trapped there forever. Yes, he is. A good thing about this design is it's actually really easy to add more storage if you need to, which you will need to because you're going to get so much loot from this thing that these chests are going to fill up quickly. Very simple just to add a couple more chests like that and then do the same thing with the hoppers like we did up here. And just like that, we have increased storage capacity and you'll be able to do this a whole lot. You got plenty of room, you know? So before you do this thing, I would recommend putting it over into hard mode to maximize the amount of loot that we're going to get from this. And then down that ominous bottle. And you're ready for a raid. Look at all this just from that one raid. I mean, we got so many totem of undying. We got emeralds. We got saddles. We got a ton of good stuff. Look, enchanted books. Wow, dude, this is actually pretty insane. And that was just from one raid. And there you have it, a nice little way to get some XP, but a ton of loot for you with the I don't even want to say a very easy and simple. The most easy and simple raid farm, and possibly the best at the same time on Minecraft Bedrock Edition. So there you have it. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. See you in the next one.